Feng Shui can take you from poor to rich. Welcome, seekers of truth. Welcome, you ambitious souls who refuse to accept a mediocre life. Today, we are not just going to talk about furniture placement. We are not going to talk about lucky bamboo or crystal balls. Today, I'm going to hand you a weapon. Going to reveal the true transmission of Feng Shui, the kind of knowledge that has been kept hidden within the inner circles of elite masters for centuries. This is the red pill of environmental energy. Why am I doing this? Because I am tired of seeing good people who work hard, people with good hearts, people like you spending thousands of dollars on masters who don't even understand the basic geometry of the planet. I am tired of seeing people blame themselves for their failures when, in reality, they are fighting a losing battle against the invisible energy grid of their own homes. By the end of this masterclass, you will know more than 95% of the professional Feng Shui consultants out there. You will have the power to audit your own home, choose your next apartment with surgical precision, and perhaps for the first time in your life, align your personal energy with the massive, flowing river of cosmic abundance. This is not superstition. This is ancient science meeting modern technology. So, grab an notebook, turn off your notifications, open your mind. We are about to rewrite the code of your reality. Let's start with a shocking statement. A statement that might get me banned from the traditional Feng Shui associations. Here it is: do not buy a Feng Shui compass. Do not buy a low pan. What you are thinking? But master, isn't the lobe and the symbol of Feng Shui? Isn't it the tool of the trade? Yes, it is the symbol. For the last 1,000 years, since the Song dynasty, it has also been the instrument of a massive deception. The Lopan is a magnetic compass. It relies on a tiny needle floating in liquid, pointing towards the magnetic North Pole. Here lies the fatal flaw that breaks the entire system. Magnetic north is a lie. The Earth is not a solid rock. Deep beneath our feet, the outer core of our planet is a swirling, violent ocean of molten iron and nickel. As this molten ocean churns, it generates the planet's magnetic field. But because the ocean is moving, the magnetic field is moving too. This means that magnetic north is constantly wandering. It drifts, it shifts, it is unstable. Let's look at the hard data. If you stood in the exact same spot in the Forbidden City in Beijing in the year 2000 and took a measurement with a compass, and then you stood in that exact same spot today and measured again, the reading would be different by over 2 degrees. You might say 2 degrees, that's a tiny margin of error. In daily life, 2 degrees is nothing. But in the precision engineering of Feng Shui, which is essentially the acupuncture of the earth, 2 degrees is the difference between life and death. In the intricate formulas of the flying stars, or the 64 hexagrams, shifting a measurement by 2 degrees can change a house from a heavenly palace of wealth to a dungeon of bankruptcy. Think about it. If you built your house 20 years ago based on a compass reading and you haven't updated it, your house might have literally drifted into a bad energy sector without you moving a single brick. The compass is a tool built on shifting sands. History gives us a brutal lesson on this. Let's travel back to the year 1407. The Ming Dynasty is at its peak. The young emperor, Zhu Dian, of the most powerful and ruthless men to ever sit on the dragon throne, decides to build his eternal resting place. This was not a small renovation project. This was a matter of imperial destiny. He commanded the Ministry of Rites to spare no expense. They summoned the 3 greatest Feng Shui grandmasters of the era, Liao Zeng and Liu. These men were the direct lineage descendants of Yang Jun Song, the founding father of Feng Shui. They were the Elon Musks of energy engineering in the 15th century. These masters used their exquisite, handcrafted low pans. They hiked through the mountains north of Beijing. They calculated the dragon veins. They finally selected a spot. In their official report to the emperor, a document that still exists in historical archives, they stated that the tomb faced the direction of Guia's Pacific sector on the 24- mountain compass. Based on this measurement, the entire tomb complex was constructed. The emperor was buried there believing his dynasty was secured by the perfect alignment of cosmic forces. But were they right? Today, we have something those grandmasters did not have. We have GPS. We have satellite imagery. We have astronomical alignment data. When we measure the Ming tombs today using true north, the stable axis of the Earth, we find a shocking truth. The tomb does not face gray. It faces Z. The difference is about 6 degrees. Why? Because in 1407, the magnetic North Pole was in a different position than it is today. The masters relied on a magnetic needle, and the needle lied to them. The emperor was buried on a glitch. If the emperor of China, with unlimited resources and the best minds in the world, couldn't get an accurate reading with a compass, what chance do you have with a $20 plastic compass you bought on Amazon? But wait, it gets worse. The historical shift is bad, but the modern interference is catastrophic. We no longer live in wooden huts in the forest. We live in the age of steel. Look around you right now. You are likely inside a building made of reinforced concrete. Inside your walls, there is a mesh of steel bars. Your car is a cage of high-strength steel. Your refrigerator is a giant magnet. Your 60-inch television, your laptop, your smartphone, the power lines running under the street, all of these generate powerful electromagnetic fields. A compass needle is a weak magnet. It is easily bullied by stronger magnetic fields. If you try to use a low pen in a modern high-rise apartment in New York or Shanghai, the needle will swing wildly. It might point to your neighbor's air conditioning unit instead of the North Pole. The error can be 10, 15, even 20 degrees. At that point, you are not measuring Feng Shui. You are measuring the magnetic field of your toaster. Yet 95% of Feng Shui masters still walk into your home, pull out a compass, and pretend to give you a reading. They are either ignorant of basic physics or they are frauds. They are selling you a fantasy. So I implore you, throw away the compass. It is a relic of the past. It belongs in a museum, not in your toolkit for success. So if the compass is broken, what do we use? How do we find the true alignment of energy? We go back to the source. We go back to the methods used by the ancient masters of the Han and Tang dynasties before the magnetic compass was even invented. They looked up. They looked at the stars. They looked at the sun. They found true north, astronomic north. True north is the axis around which our planet spins. It is the anchor of our reality. It never changes. It is not affected by solar winds or molten iron. It is the eternal standard. In the past, finding true north required complex mathematics, sundials, and years of astronomical study. Today, you have a superpower in your pocket. You have the God's eye view. You have satellite maps, Google Earth, Apple Maps, Baidu Maps. These tools use GPS satellites to give you a perfectly rectified image of the world aligned with true north. This is the cleanest, purest, most accurate way to measure energy. This is the true transmission. It strips away the superstition and returns to the geometry. Feng Shui, at its core, is the study of how your local geometry, your home interacts with the global geometry, the earth. Now empty your cup. Forget everything you think you know about lucky corners or wealth frogs. I'm going to teach you the Naki energy intake method. This is the secret sauce. This is the technique that I personally use, and it is the technique that has helped billionaires build their empires. This is the step where most amateurs fail. When you want to measure the orientation of your home, do not stand at your apartment door. Do not stand on your balcony. You must measure the building entrance. In Feng Shui, the apartment building is like a giant body. Your individual apartment is just one organ in the body. The main entrance on the ground floor, the lobby door where everyone enters, is the mouth of the beast. This is where the key energy enters the structure from the street. The orientation of this mouth determines the DNA of the energy for every single unit inside. How to measure it like a pro? Open your satellite map app. Find your building. Zoom in all the way until you can see the roof shape clearly. Identify which side the main entrance is on. Use the belt minus encompass tool or a ruler tool on the screen. Align it perfectly with the wall of the building where the entrance is. Read the degree. For example, let's say the read arrow points to 58 degrees northeast. Write that number down. Tattoo it on your brain. That number is the unique energetic fingerprint of your building. Now we need to decode that number. In this system, we divide the 360 degrees into 8 sectors: north, south, east, west, NE, and W, SC, SW. But we don't just look at them as directions. We look at them as energy polarities. For the current time cycle, which lasts until the year 2044, the universe has a specific operating code. Some directions are downloading energy yang, and some directions are uploading or draining energy yin. Here is the code. The RED sectors, the key zones are west, northwest, northeast, and south. These represent growth, vitality, financial gain, health, clarity, authority. The BLUE sectors, the water zones, are north, southwest, east, and southeast. These represent cleansing, detox, drainage, release waste. This is the binary code of your destiny. Now take a piece of paper. Draw the floor plan of your apartment. It doesn't have to be architecturally perfect, but the relative positions of the rooms must be correct. Find the center of your apartment. Pro tip: if your apartment is a rectangle, draw an X from corner to corner. The intersection is the center. If your apartment has a missing corner L- shape, imagine the missing part is there to complete the rectangle. Find the center and see if the center falls inside your house. If it falls outside, you have a serious structural problem, but that's a topic for another video. Crucial step: rotate that imaginary dial so that it aligns with the 58 degrees or whatever your building number is that we measured earlier. Now draw lines from the center outward to divide your house into the 8 places. Color them in. Color the red zones red. Color the blue zones blue. Congratulations! You have just created a quantum energy map of your life. Now, look at your map. The rule of wealth is shockingly simple. You must position intake activities in the RED zones. What is intake? Sleeping, you are recharging your biological battery. Sitting, relaxing your sofa, where you watch TV or chat with family. Working, your desk, where you generate ideas and income. Cooking, the stove, where you transform raw food into energy fire. Breathing, the windows and doors you open most frequently. Conversely, you must position outflow activities in the BLUE zones. What is outflow? Toilets, flushing away waste. Showers, baths, washing away dirt. Sinks, draining dirty water. laundry cleaning dirty clothes, trash where you keep the bin. If you follow this rule, your life flows. You sit in a red zone, you get energized. You sleep in a red zone, you wake up powerful. You go to the bathroom in a blue zone, the bad luck gets flushed away. It is a perfect hydraulic system of fate. But what happens if it's reversed? Imagine a house where the master bedroom is in the north of blue zone. You sleep there for 8 hours. Instead of recharging, your energy is slowly leaking out. You wake up tired. You have brain fog. You lack ambition. Meanwhile, your toilet is in the south red zone. The south represents fame, recognition, and passion. You have a toilet there. Every time you flush, you are symbolically flushing away your reputation. You are draining your passion. And your kitchen stove is in east of blue zone. The stove represents the wealth fire. Putting fire in a water zone creates conflict. Your money burns out. You have unexpected expenses. Your car breaks down. You get a fine. Money comes in and immediately goes out. This is why you work hard but stay poor. You are swimming upstream against the energy current of your own home. Let me tell you a true story to prove this. I lived in a specific apartment complex in Chongqing for years. I knew the layout intimately. The building entrance faced northeast red zone. One of my neighbors was a young man from the countryside. No degree, no money, just grit. He lived in Unite. I analyzed Unite. His living room and balcony were in the west red. His bedroom was in the south red. His kitchen was in the northwest red. His toilets were in the north and southeast blue. Do you see this? It was almost accidental perfection. Every time he sat down, he was bathed in qi. Every time he cooked, he amplified his wealth. Every time he used the bathroom, he flushed away negativity. In 10 years, he went from a construction worker to a business icon worth $100 million. The house pushed him up. Now consider Unit B, the apartment right next door. Same floor, same building. Unit B is a mirror image. Because it is flipped, the energy map hits it differently. In Unit B, the bedroom falls into the east blue. The toilet falls into the west red. The kitchen falls into the southwest blue. The family in Unit B, they were good people, hardworking, but they were plagued by constant sickness. The father lost his job. The couple fought constantly and eventually divorced. Same building, same air, same view, opposite destiny. This is the terror and the beauty of Feng Shui. It is geometry. It is physics. It does not care if you are a good person. It only cares if you are aligned. Okay, master, you say. I'm scared. I think my house is broken. What do I do? Don't panic. We have solutions. Scenario 1, you are looking for a new home. This is the best minus case scenario. Before you sign a lease, before you buy, ask for the floor plan. Get the address. Do the satellite map analysis. If the toilets are in the red zones, do not buy it. I don't care if it has a marble countertop. I don't care if it has a view of the Eiffel Tower. Walk away. It is a wealth trap. Find a gem house where the toilets are in the blue and the bedrooms are in the red. This is the secret of real estate investing that no one tells you. Scenario 2, you are stuck in your current home. You can't move the toilet. I know, but you can move yourself. The bed hack. This is the most important furniture. Can you move your bed to a right corner of the room? Even shifting it by 2 meters can move you from a blue zone to a red zone. If you can't move the bed, can you sleep in a different room? Maybe the guest room has better Feng Shui than the master bedroom. Swallow your pride and switch rooms. Your bank account will thank you. The desk hack: if you work from home, your desk location is critical. If you sit in a blue zone, you will be distracted. You will scroll TikTok for hours. Move your desk to a red zone. You will find your focus returns. You will become a productivity machine. The door closing technique: if you have a toilet in a red zone, a wealth leak, keep the toilet lid down. Keep the bathroom door closed 24/7. Do not let that draining energy spill out into the house. It's a bandage, not a cure, but it helps. The window opening technique: find the windows that are in the red zones. Open them daily, even in winter. Force the fresh, auspicious key to enter from those directions. Feed your home with good air. I want to leave you with a thought about the future. We are currently in period 9. This energy cycle is fast, fiery, and digital. The rules I gave you read verses. Blue apply right now. But in the year 2044, the cycle changes. The universe shifts gears. In 2044, the red sectors will become the draining sectors. The blue sectors will become the lucky sectors. The poles will flip. This is why the old saying goes, Feng Shui turns. No house is lucky forever. My dream for you is that you use this knowledge to build enough wealth so that you are not trapped. I want you to be able to own multiple properties, or to have the freedom to move when the energy shifts. The ultimate Feng Shui is freedom. For now, you have the tools. You have the satellite map. You have the Naki formula. You are no longer walking blind. You have taken the red pill. Go audit your home. Go move your sofa. Go align yourself with the cosmic flow. Remember, you are not a victim of your environment. You are the architect of your destiny. Stay fierce. Stay aligned. I will see you in the next lesson.